that you face to achieve all your sustainable returns and implement your strategies?
Thank you, Jim. Well, first of all, I was listening to more sessions that we had this morning, and I think I just want to open by saying, as an investor and entrepreneurs in Bangladesh, Aamra has been established 27 years this year. We're just entering our 28th year, and I'd like to start to say, talk about Bangladesh and what people at Aamra and many of my colleagues in the industries today would feel is that Bangladesh is an oasis. Bangladesh is an oasis of opportunity. And the reason I say oasis, if you think back in history, to reach an oasis or to find an oasis, one usually had to, go through a very strenuous process, sometimes crossing a desert, sometimes crossing a river, a canyon, to actually find such an oasis. And I would like to describe Bangladesh as an oasis of opportunity. But having said that, after or once a company or a group of investors can actually overcome these challenges, you will find, as we have found over the last so many years, that truly Bangladesh is an oasis of opportunity. And I think Jim, in his deliberation this morning, he mentioned that Standard Chartered has been in Bangladesh for 109 years.
Right.
And that's amazing that they never gave up, despite the numerous obstacles that came their way. I think through the right management and the right focus, they've always managed to overcome those hurdles and take SUB forward. SUB's growth, we've seen it right in front of our eyes, even after the acquisition with BNZ and how they progressed. But coming back to the discussion, in terms of what Aamra does, and I can speak on behalf of Aamra, our chairman, Syed Farhad Ahmed, is also here with me in this session, is that Aamra is always focused on, I think, trying to find a niche at, despite all the shortcomings that we have, despite all the shortcomings there are country-wise in terms of infrastructure, in terms of maybe government policies. And we've always tried our very level best to work around those obstacles, work with the government on many cases in terms of policy making or changing policies. And I think what I'm trying to say is we've always believed in taking the bull by the horn, instead of sitting in a corner and complaining all day that, oh, this policy is not correct and that is not correct. It's always best to get out there in the open, deal with the reality, and face it head on. And you'll be pleasantly surprised to know that in many such cases, and I can speak again on behalf of Aamra, that we have actually found that regulators, and we work with a number of regulators in our businesses. Bangladesh Bank, Central Bank is one of them. The BTRC, the Telecom Regulatory Commission, is another one of them. And we found that in many a times they actually have listened, and not only listened, they've actually actioned upon issues that we have brought up. I have something else to say, Jim. I mean, I don't know how you want to do this. You want to do a question session, and then later.
Yeah, let's some of the other panelists.
All right, I'll have something else to say a bit later. I'd like to give an opportunity for other speakers.
That would create excitement in the room too, so more people will come back and listen.
But I'd like to add a little bit in terms of branding. Branding, just country branding is I think not enough. Up to 10 years ago, Aamra partners with a number of world-class companies like Oracle, companies like Cisco, companies like Juniper. And many a times, up to 10 years ago, and a lot of my colleagues are in this room, on our business card, we used to have the logo of all these companies there because we felt it would add value to what we're doing. But, ladies and gentlemen, 10 years ago, we stopped doing that. We have one brand on our card, and that's the Aamra brand. And that's the brand that we believe in. That's the brand that our customers believe in. That's the brand that our partners believe in. That's the brand that our bankers believe in. And trust me, after establishing that Aamra brand, all of our global partners, I think the level of respect for Aamra Group, they position themselves into projects that we would like to work on, not the other way around where we would go and solicitate business from them. It's the other way around. And I'd like to encourage entrepreneurs in Bangladesh to build a brand. It's important. It shows that we are, I think, elevating from a least developed country into a developing and I would say into a progressive country.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it's clear that you have to push the GDP, but there's an opportunity. There's the possibility to do so. We got to project the brand. We have to change the perception, emphasize on the